It's still good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad to be with you. Before I start my presentation, I'd like to share with you a video of scientists, what makes them tick. I'm from the science faculty, and we need many more scientists and engineers in South Africa. So I'd like to show you who are we. Hopefully that will help you identify those learners that you can steer in this direction to join the science faculty. Thank you. Thank you very much. As we upload the slides that I'd like to share with you, I'm sure you sensed the energy there. Scientists who want to understand, scientists who want to tap into what nature has in store for us and find the solutions to the challenges of our planet. We need many more of our young people to join us and to really tackle these demanding disciplines, really get immersed in that, master it, and take their skills into the professional world to solve what increasingly has become the national, not just national, but global challenges of food security, of potable water, water quality, air quality, the changing environment, sustainable development, climate changes, and you can name many more. So that is what we concern ourselves with in the science faculty. The science faculty can really boast with lots of achievements. At the top end, our faculty is known for excellence in research and postgraduate training. And the degrees that we award are accredited by very important bodies, by the South African Qualifications Authority, SAQA, by the professional body for the natural and agricultural professions called SACNASP, as well as the South African Actuarial Society. And that one might surprise you. Yes, we do have a department of insurance and actuarial science actually in the science faculty and not in economic and management science. So that's important to know. Why in the science faculty? Because it has a very solid foundation in mathematics and mathematical statistics. So our faculty is certainly the most diverse one in South Africa. We have 16 academic departments, and apart from that, still 27 research units, centers, and institutes. We have 2 experimental farms, actually. One that you know very well, the LC de Villiers environment, that is an experimental farm, but there is also another one towards Bronkhorstspruit called the Meerkieleroe farm. And on those farms we have livestock, there's experimentation with plants, with crop development, and many other studies in the agriculture and biological sciences. But take a look at how big our faculty is. This year we registered almost 7,000 students. We take in just below 2,000 new students every year. They join us for BSc degrees, and I'll share the degrees just now. But just the last number there, during 2014 we graduated almost 1,100 students, and 80 of them with PhD degrees. So that is a significant crop. By far the largest output of PhD degrees is from our faculty. So the degrees that we are awarding are those listed here. The BSc degree is a 3-year program in minimum time, but then there are 2 4-year programs, minimum time, the BSc in agricultural sciences and the Bachelor in Consumer Sciences. Those are 4-year programs. They are professional degrees, and students are then prepared for the profession when they exit. The last entry on this slide is that of the extended program. Extended at the front end. And because of the gap between school and university, many of our students need an extra bridging year. In the past, the students who were admitted to that program, I think we take in just below about 500 students into that program every year. In the past, those were students who did not meet our entry requirements. But increasingly, we find that students apply directly for entry in our extended program. The word has gone out that the students who've come through this program are better prepared. And I can really vouch for that. Those are statistics I see regularly. Our students who've come through this foundation program really are prepared to be successful as they transition into the mainstream. So that is one that is not sort of a second best at all. It is a program that we value very much, and that is something that we are very proud of. At the postgrad level, after a 3-year first degree, there is an honors degree of 1 year and then a master's. BSc honors or MSc. However, for those programs that I mentioned on the previous slide, that is 4 years minimum time. Those students with that qualification move directly into a master's. There's no honors in between. They effectively had the equivalent of an honors in their 4th year. So I just want to point that out. The MSc Agric and the Masters in Consumer Science, those two follow directly on the bachelor's, because the bachelor was already 4 years. And of course, the crowning glory is when we see our students in their red robes, and you see the red hood with the green tassel, the green for the color of the science faculty, and what a celebration that is. On this slide, we just list what we are so proud of that our faculty has achieved. We have 7 A-rated scientists. Now this, in the academic world, is the top honor for a researcher that is not just established, not just very well known nationally, but a leader internationally. So in the science faculty, many of them you have seen on the video that we have just shown, those are our A-rated scientists. They are leaders internationally. And just in this last round of the competition nationally, we had 3 winners. In this, they were celebrated for their contributions to science, engineering, technology, and innovation in South Africa. So they were national winners, 3 from our faculty. And then there's our student, Lungile Sitole, who won 2 prizes. In 2014, she was given the Women in Science Award by DST, and in 2015, selected as one of 200 the top 200 young South Africans. And I show her on the next slide. There she is with the red coat. And she was a student in biochemistry. She got a PhD, and she was honored nationally on 2 occasions. 3 centers of excellence in our faculty, and as you can see, the titles of those centers, they address the most pertinent issues. Tree health is so important because we need more and more trees to combat global warming. Atmospheric studies, that is, with sustainable development, we are concerned about the quality of air and about emissions. So we have a laboratory for atmospheric studies, and then there is also the Center for Excellence in Food Security, and I don't have to motivate why that is so important for all of us.